Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad to have you here today. It is the eve of Christmas Eve. That's the way we say it around here, anyway. We always make a big joke out of it. Welcome. So glad to have you here. You know, if you're here for the first time, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here by saying hello in the chat. And if you have anything to say, let's make it positive and friendly and helpful. If you have a question, put it in all caps. I'll do my best to answer that question. It does go pretty fast, so sometimes it goes by pretty quickly. Angelica is my admin and note taker today, along with, I see Cynthia is here, as well as Paper Puddles, who is Carrie. They are also admins of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. And if you haven't checked out that group, please do hang over there because we have lots of things going on. They have swaps and they like to share, and we do random act of kindness, so it's a lot of fun. What else? Donations. If you make a donation today, if we get $55, I do have a Christmas journal that we will give away at the end. And if we make it to, I think I told her I don't know if it was $75, I think. Yeah, I think it was $75. Then I will also give away a subscription box. And if you've already gotten one of them, maybe we can pick something else for you, but if you are a subscriber. So those are what's coming up. I thought I would share this with you really, really fast. You earn junk bucks while you are here. You earn them while you watch, and Also, if you play in any of the in-chat games, you'll see them come up. They cost you 10 junk bucks, and who knows, you could win quite a bit or you could win nothing. And you also get them for when you make a donation. So any donation that you make gets you an opportunity to win the journal and or kit at the end. Thank you so much, Carrie Barber, for your donation. Also, you get digital downloads from my shop. Oh, I should have printed those. Dang it, I knew I forgot to do something. I did get the gel prints from last Thursday's play session uploaded. There's 6 different prints that I made into a digital download. So those of you that have donated, you get that download for free. You also get a discount in my shop on your purchases. All right. Yeah. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to have y'all here. I know I'm just rattling off a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to say you can check your bucks by typing !bucks. When you get to 2,000 bucks, you can get a $10 off coupon, and you would type !award. Angelica will be looking for those. If you do say you get one, do speak up. Say, hey, did y'all see that? So that Angelica can get that note taken. And I'm also showing you just a quick peek of the next box. This will be out the last Monday of January is when I'll have this in my shop. If I can get a few things done early, it might go on pre-sale early. I am going to tell you right now that if you are a current subscriber, yes, the box is going up, but because you are a current subscriber, I will be giving you a $5 off coupon onto your order. Someone had asked me about how to split the orders, and I was trying to think of the easiest solution to do that. Thank you, Cynthia, for your donation. Thank you, Cynthia. Was for you to buy a gift card on the payday that you need to make your first payment. Then I can apply that gift card to your subscription, and when it renews, it will hit whatever payment form you have set up minus the gift card. Aren't I clever? That way it can break it up into 2 payments. I was trying to figure out the best way to do this without getting into bookkeeping nightmare. So that is all about Robin's Kit. I hope you like it. That's coming up. I'll be doing some tutorials and stuff. I've got some happy mail. Happy mail! This is going to be a very relaxed day, y'all. We are going to make some things. I've got 4 junk journal pages that I have kind of pre-selected that we're going to put together, and we'll have some more raffles, of course, as well. And then if y'all have questions, or if there's something you want me to show, speak up about it, and if I can make it happen, it may not be today, but if I can make it happen, I will. All right, so I'm going to show, aren't these beautiful? Thank you so much. This is from Nirmala, and she's in the West Indies, and I think this is Mala on here, because I think that's her real name, and her YouTube name is Mala. And so she has sent me, what's she got here? We got, okay. Hi, Linda. Hope my little Christmas ornament and gift reaches you in time. Post from Trinidad. Takes some time to reach their destination. Just want to say thank you for all your time and talent and the time you spend sharing with your viewers. You are a true inspiration to us all. Happy holidays and bright and prosperous new year. My little gift for you is a handmade paper bead bracelet. I made from paper. That is my craft. I make handmade beads and then turn them into jewelry. And yes, so this is Mala. Okay, your number 1 fan, Mala. That's awesome. Yeah, I covered up the address so so y'all don't see it. So, and then she's got, look here, there's a little ornament on here. Nice. So this is Mala, and then what is this? Oh, how pretty. Look at the bracelet that she's made. It sparkles. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Mala. I love it. You're so sweet. This is the kind of jewelry and things that I love because it's so simple and pretty and shiny and it's handmade. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you. And then she sent me some Christmas napkins. Look here. All different patterns. So thank you, Mala. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we'll put that on the Christmas tree here in a moment. So that was Mala. And then this is Pilar Martinez. Pilar Martinez. I think Pilar goes by a different name, but I'm not positive. So I'll have to remember that. And it came, oh, how funny. It came postage due. I don't know if my husband paid it or not. I'm sure he did, or the postman wouldn't give it to him. Looks like this is a handmade card. It's got glitter. Oh, and these are like die cut pieces in here. They're 2 layers. They're really pretty. Neat. Dear Linda, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year full of blessings for you and your family. Thank you for sharing your creativity and inspiration. Love, Pilar. Aww. So, alrighty. I do have the addresses covered. I have them covered with washi tape. Okay, so I got that. Move this right here. And then what did she send? Choose your favorites for your tree and feel free to raffle the others. Love, Pilar. All right, let's see what she's got here. Oh, neat. I've been wanting some of these because I got all the threads and stuff put out, but I haven't made any. These are little boho beads. Oh, I love these. Pilar, these are beautiful. Oh, and I forgot her name. There's a lady that is part of the Boho Dreams group, and they did a tutorial, and they're hilarious to watch. But anyhow, they did a tutorial that shows how to put these together. Those are awesome, Pilar. I love it. Okay, neat, neat, neat. I may keep all of those. I'm a little stingy sometimes. All right, and then this is Jennifer Smith. So I just completely covered that up. So let's see what Jennifer sent. Okay, I was trying to be really careful. So she sent a card. Looks like she's layered up different layers on a card. Thank you so much for your journal I won. It was absolutely beautiful. I may be late for the ornament thing. I also made a thank you tag if you want to give it away. I'm so thankful to be a part of this family. Thank you again. Merry Christmas, Jennifer Smith. Oh, hey, Jennifer. I love it. Okay, and then let's see what you've got. Oh, look. So there is a little wreath. It's got a little bow. She's put some glitter on there. Looks like it's a rubber stamp and a die, probably. Pretty. And then what's this one? Thank you. It's a little thank you note tag. So this was what she was saying to give away. And then this is her card. So I'm going to put this back over here. All right, so these are going to go, I'm going to have to string those on the tree, and then this one I'm going to put over here in my giveaway pile. All right, let's see what we've got here. This one is from Janice Brammer, okay? Aren't the boho beads awesome? Yes, yes, Boho Daydreams are the 2 ladies. Giovanna, thank you so much. Thank you, because I want to give credit. I'm bad about remembering names, and I don't do it on purpose. Oh, look at this, what Janice sent. Oh, I love it. Okay, so there's a Christmas card. Oh, I got it upside down. All right. My tags for your tree. Hope the star will fit somewhere on the top section. Yay! Love all your out videos. Has given me many ideas and learned new techniques. Thank you, Janice Brammer. Oh, you're very welcome, Janice. Thank you. All right, put this over here in the box. And so she's made this little paper star. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Thank you so much. And then she's made a little tag that's got a peacock. Is that a die cut? I like it on some scrapbook paper maybe. Really pretty. And she's used a book page on the back. She's even signed it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got one more, and this one was from, I have to open it up. It's got a little card. Oh, Barb. I think it's Barb Dingwell, I think. Or is it because she's from Canada? Is that right, Barb? I think that's right. We'll fix it. All right. If y'all are asking me questions, I'm sorry I'm missing it. I'm enthralled with my mail. All right, so Barb says, may you receive the gift of love, the gift of peace, the gift of happiness, a silent night, a star above, a blessed gift of hope and love. Merry Christmas, Linda, Henry, Hercules, and Oreo. May all your Christmas dreams come true. Merry Christmas. Blessings from Barb. Oh, thank you, Barb. Yes, okay, I thought so. See, I'm trying to remember where everybody's from. All right, let's see what Barb has here. I got an ad. Okay, we're still going. Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Look at this. The color is probably not doing it justice. That's awesome. It's a Christmas ornament that she bought, I'm guessing, because that's a lot of glitter. Awesome! I really did just only open the packages. I didn't try to peek at all because I wanted to be surprised. I love that. Okay, well, I want to set this back here. We'll put this on the tree later so we can get to making things. How's that sound? Because I want to put these in the perfect spot, and I don't want to take too much time. Linda got junk mail. That's right. All right, so I'm going to set this back here for now. And then after the stream, oh yeah, I can put the flower up there. I'll play with it and get it all arranged. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Wow, 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 exactly. So hopefully, Angelica, you caught all of those. So I can give them their 200 junk bucks. So I'm looking forward to that. So yay! So welcome everybody. If I haven't called out your name today, it's not that I'm slighting you. I can't see everybody in the chat. So do say hello. So today what I thought I would do is just kind of talk about the fact that, we make these mixed media pages, we make all of these things, and then you may not know what to do with them. So I thought I would show you a couple ideas that I have that might help you. And then I will also have a couple of tutorials coming up. One of those is taking a gel print and making pockets out of it. And then I've got another one that I said 6 journal elements from one gel print, I think, or one gel print or something like that, to try to give you some ideas of making those stretch a little bit or just having a variety. And so what I'll do is I'll make pages. Like this was a mop-up page that I made using the journal line stencil, and I just love that color. And on the other side, I decided to spray Tattered Angels through the flower tile stencil. And then I grabbed a couple of things that I have been making in the past from my little bin, if you will. And I'm just basically making pages here so that when I'm ready to put a journal together, I have a pretty generic journal base that I can pull from of journal pages. Thank you so much, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you. That I can make these go any direction that I want. So let me show you what I mean by that. This one, I have tried to keep the color palette bright and cheery, and there's no particular design element that tells you that this is only for butterflies, or this is only for birds, or this is only for flowers. I kind of left it so that if I am working on a certain journal page or journal that I want to add some mixed media stuff, that I could grab. For example, let me see what I've got, one right here. If I grab some of these Calico Collage butterflies that I can add these to that page in the journal cards. So if I were to add one right there, I could even add a word down here. So now I've just bumped this page up just by adding a few little elements. But because I spent some time now making, and I'm going to show you the whole stack of pages. So I made all of these pages that are either the mop-up pages or mixed media pages that I've made. And I've made some journal cards just using some of the scraps that I had left over. So we're going to make a couple of pages. And if y'all have questions, feel free to ask, okay? All right, let me get this out of the way. Move it, move it. All right. So what I did was I kind of was prepping things ahead of time, mainly so that I can show you a technique and we're not spending a whole lot of time in between waiting on me to put distress inks on everything. So I tried to do some of this ahead of time. So here's what I've got. I've got a couple of these words that are from Calco Collage. They come where you can print a set on a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. That's the default size. But I wanted a smaller size. So what I did was I selected the files. There's 2 of them. And I told my computer, print, and it went to give me like a photo printing package option. And I chose 5 by 7. And when I did, it reduced those words. And now I have these words that are normally, let me get the page, this size, reduced down to this size. And it's kind of a nice thing to have, especially if you print both sizes, because then you can mix them up in your journal. And it's just a word. So again, it can be very generic. Okay. I've got a couple of gel prints here. So this may actually be a Tattered Angel spraying and a mop-up from that. So I thought we'd use those. I took a gel print and I cut it. So I made little strips, 1-inch strips. And then I made these little journal cards. And then this was the little strip left over from when I trimmed it to fit this journal card here. So it came right off the end. So I used every little bit of that. Well, I take that back. I have one little piece left. So I've got those. These are from the Positive Vibes kit. They go like this. And then I've got some Bible pages. This was a page I folded in half and glued together. All right. So hopefully you're sticking with me. I haven't lost you yet. I'm going to put some lace under here. So all I'm doing is I'm going to cut a little piece. And I know this is going to take it a little bit to dry. So I'm going to lay that in here. And I've got So Rockin'. It's a real pretty purple. And I'm going to spray this lace. Okay. And then for now, I'm just going to set it aside to dry. And then when we need to here in a moment, I'll heat it with the dryer. So I'm going to put this piece right there. Okay, so now I've got these 2 pieces here. Get my distress inks out. Hello, Giselle. Hello. Oh, yeah. Did I ever tell you I'll get into the raffle for 200 junk bucks? Hello, Austin. Welcome. Hey, Giovanna. So glad to have you there. Hello. Oh, we have 2 Giovannas. Wow, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. You love how many different things Tattered Angels be used for? I agree with that. And it's funny because I'm one of those people, it takes me a while to try a new product. I really have to see what the benefits are of having that product. What can it do really for me? What can make it better for me? Is it value for the money? And I think part of that being on the design team for Tattered Angels really helped me use the product because I knew I could get more. And so I knew that it wouldn't take very much for me to get a little bit more. And when I started selling it, it was even better because I could get it in the quantities that I could use, and I was getting it at a wholesale price. So it kind of helped me. Thank you so much. Make sure you, hey Kelly, make sure you do exclamation point raffle like that. All right. All right, so this piece is going to go over here. And I think what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to go ahead, and I've got a gel print here that I want to put on this side. And then I'm going to put, do I want to put that where it goes over? I think I kind of like that idea of it kind of encroaching onto this page. So I'm going to put some distress ink on that edge. I didn't do that. I should have, but I think it would really help it stand out a little bit. And I'm looking at this page, and I think it needs one other element that I wasn't planning on doing before, but I think now I'm going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to. And I'm gonna like it. All right. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like what I create. I appreciate that feedback. And you know, hey, if y'all have a YouTube channel, speak up. Let us know that you have one, because I'd love for y'all to share and say, hey, I have one. And also share. You know, if you like somebody's stuff and they're teaching you something, they're inspiring you, share it, because that's how the word of mouth gets out these days on social media, is because you shared it, you enjoyed it, so therefore share it and help people out. Because, you know, it's not a popularity contest, it's just let's get seen. All of us get seen and share whenever you find something. Uh-oh. Angelica's hanging. I hope not. That might become troublesome. Alright, so I'm just gluing it on top of this Bible page because I cut out this part that's going to become a pocket. So I wanted a little bit of a foundation to put behind there. And a book page is thin enough, this Bible page is, that it kind of covers it up. And if it is seen a little bit, it's not anything significant that would be a problem to be seen. All right, so I've got this little piece here, and I'm going to line it up here and glue this down. And then we'll use that to rip it out. All right. Yeah, how's your job, Austin? I hope you're loving it. I'm sure it's all brand new. But aren't you working regular hours now, or are you having to still work really late and, you know, get up early and that kind of stuff hours? Yeah, let's see. Cynthia has a YouTube. Austin has a YouTube. Austin is on my design team. He's been we're calling him a guest designer right now. I've sent him some stuff. Did you get your box of stuff? I hope, Austin. I hadn't heard if you got it. Oh, thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you so very much. We're going to be raffling off at the end this Christmas journal that I made. It's got a fabric cover, and it's got pages from the Golden Christmas from Calico Collage. All right, so I've got this piece up here. I've got this piece. Now I'm just going to rip it around that flower. I really like this page from the Positive Vibes because it kind of sticks out just a little bit. It's different than the other pages. And I love the soft pink that was in it. Alright, Distress Ink. 7:30 to 4:30 p.m. Awesome! Oh, an hour and a half each way. Oh, bummer. Wow. But you don't have to get up at 2 a.m. I hope. Thank you, Norella. All right, this is going to go right here. What do you think? So that's now giving us a tuck spot here, but not really changing that journal page all that much. And I know I've shown this before, but I want y'all to kind of look at these pages a little differently of how you can personalize them. Okay. So I got that over there. All right, so this guy's going to go over here, and I'm only going to glue across here so that I can make this into a pocket. I'm going to go ahead and fold this. Okay. Now I know where the fold mark is. All right, so I'm just going to put glue. I think I want the torn edge that way. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put glue across here and down this side and back up this way. And then I'm going to put glue right here because I know that's where the center is. And it'll kind of help smooth this out a little bit. All right, so I'm going to line it up. Sticker down! All right, are y'all ready for Christmas? You're making a video today. Oh, you got it? You're making a video? Yes. Yes, I knew that there was been a death, and I understand. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't stolen. I've heard a lot of theft has been going on for packages. Yeah, with book pages, you like that? So that's painting it with ivory paint, and then I just used the stencil with Tattered Angels. So that's how I got that look. And now we can write over it. All right, so I'm going to flip this over. And I've got another pocket that I want to make out of this corner right here. And then I've got this gel print here that we'll put on that side. So I'm going to cut this one out. We're going to kind of repeat this process. You like that? Thank you, Austin. Fussy Cat and the Flower. It's fun to kind of put a little spin on your own thing. And I like, that I can use some vintage looking things, but I can add a pop of color with it. And it looks really, I gotta brag, it looks really pretty. I think it looks pretty. All right, so we're going to put that right there. Okay. Normally I try to, if I can, put them on the opposite page so they're not back to back. But if I have a pocket this way, I don't want it on this side of the page where things can fall out. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Hey, Barb, you just missed it. I just opened your gift, your ornament to me. Thank you so much. I love that peacock, Barb. It was gorgeous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So thank you for being here. You're watching me? Yeah, Christmas is tomorrow for you, Barbara. Carrie Barbara. And you're still got things to buy? There's only one thing. If I get out tomorrow morning, first thing, I may get something. And it's for only one person. and it's kind of a gag gift anyway, but hey, Kathy, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. In case Henry's watching, I'm not going to say. Alrighty. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it, Barb. I love the peacock. So great job. I love it. All right, I think I'm going to put this. Where do I want to do this? Oh, I could do it like this. Okay. I put them on the book pages because it makes it a little bit stronger. Because this is copyweight paper, and I like my pockets to be just a little bit thicker. And in this case, it would be the equivalent of 3 text weight copy papers put together. Yep, Christmas is for tomorrow for those down in Australia. Yep. You have nothing to do for Christmas, Angelica? Do you have some friends to hang out with? I don't know if we're doing anything. I need to call my mother-in-law and find out if we're getting a reprieve, because I haven't done anything. I don't even think we have groceries. I'll have to go buy some groceries so we can eat. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I did that pocket. What do you think with that book page? And then we'll just add some distress ink. I just re-inked my ink pad so that it would be nice and fresh. So it's really laying the ink down today. Oh, Angelica. Well then, girl, maybe you need to move. Or you need to get out more. One or the other. We'll have to get you out. Go start banging on your neighbor's doors. Yeah, that better hurry because everything will be sold out. 15 hours? Oh my goodness. That's a long, long stretch, girl. You got to get up and move. Okay, so I'm getting this side glued up. This side glued up. Alright. I'm going to put this down right here. Alrighty. Oh, you have the holidays off? Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad, Austin. I am so... you're really blessed. I really believe that. That is awesome. I'm glad that you get the time. Okay. It's a little crooked, I think, but let's fold this. This page will be a little bit thicker than some of the others, but I just like that look. Isn't that kind of cool? You can see just a little bit of that gel print there. Moving one room to another, yeah. Yeah, we have a friend right here. Hang on. We could do something across the world. So this side, and then there's this side, and we got the pockets. All right, so I got this out, right? And then earlier we did the lace. It's still a little damp, so I'm going to heat it just a little bit. I can feel the moisture. Well, do you want me to go live on Christmas, Angelica, so we can say hi? Y'all can come in and say hi. Love it. Thank you. Oh, Margie, welcome. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm just going to take this piece that I sprayed and cut it in half. Okay, and then this guy is going to go right there. Oh, Margie's sheep's still dancing on the screen. And that's going to go right there. What do you think? It just adds a little delicateness to it. So I'm just going to put a little glue there. Lay this down. And then I'm going to put a generous amount of glue on here. You're catching up. Be there in a couple of minutes. All right. She'll hear this when she gets caught up. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do this side. So do the same thing. Just put it right here. I didn't make it a tuck spot. It's just a word. Okay. Oh, you made 3 junk journals in the past few days as Christmas gifts? Wow. Oh, and she had her grandchildren, and she made cookies with them. Lori, you're just super grandma, aren't you? Awesome. Thank you, Julie. All right, you like it? All right, and then I already made the journal cards. And you're probably wondering, well, where are you going to put those big journal cards? They're going to go right here. Because we made pockets. And you like the colors that I chose? Those soft pinks? If Robin's not here today because she's going to have Christmas with her daughter. And I think, yeah, we'll do like that. And I made this because I thought she would be here and she'd like the pink. The pink and the lavender. You like it? All right. We always love you. Okay, this I need to go here. Just got my pile over here. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to the next one. Is it time for the raffle? Am I behind? I'm not paying attention. Let me get something to drink. So we need $30 to get to the journal raffle. Yeah, Robin's already playing Christmas. You love the colors? Thank you, Julie. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you. All right. So now I've got some journal cards and pieces. I've got a gel print. This is a gel print that I think I overprinted it with just gold paint that I had used a rubber stamp on. And it's just kind of wild looking. And then I have this gel print that is just the gold paint from picking it up in order to do another gel print. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to try to line up the stencil a little bit. So I'm going to kind of look at it from the back for a moment. And I'm lining it up because I'm going to spray, oh, I bumped it. I'm going to spray this side with Tattered Angels, and I want to kind of stay within the same lines that are on the other side. Okay, perfect. So I've got walnut gold and gilded gold. So the walnut gold, well, it's got a little of a vintagey photo brown. It's kind of a bisque color. And then the gold is going to be really nice and shimmering. Oh, you're making pink and violet journal items right now, Sam? Awesome. So I'm going to start with the walnut gold. I can't say the word. And I'm just kind of filling that in. And then I'm going to come back with the gilded right on top of that. And it's just going to really make this shimmer. And then I'm going to grab another sheet of paper and mop up. Which will also in turn give me another journal page to go with. So I can spray these at the same time. And I'll be able to add those to the pile here. So see there? And I've got another one here that I'm going to put with that. Here's one I did with a different stencil. Okay. So now, look how that looks on that page with that golden brown. And then it doesn't really affect this side, just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and dry this with my heat tool because I have another step I want to do. Oh, is it time? Okay, nudge, nudge. All right, time for the raffle. Y'all get entered in the raffle while I dry this page. All right. Who wants to be able to win a $10 off coupon to my store? You want to do that? We'll do that. Merry Christmas, everybody! Linda makes it look easy. Well, Lori, sometimes it's the color you choose and how much you put on. I probably used more than necessary of this gold, and the walnut gold, but I really like how it turned out. Because I think that's really quite pretty, personally. I like it. All right. So this is gel print, and normally I cut off the edges and then I cut up the gel print. And I thought, well, I'm going to use this as a whole page. So I've got some washi tape here, and I have a feeling it's not going to stick very well. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue and put it right on that edge. That way it hopefully will stick a little better if I have a little bit of glue. And make sure that when you do your washi tape, you don't pull it really tight. Just barely pull it to be flat and put it down. And I'm glad I picked this washi tape. Can you see that? It's gold. I love it. It's really pretty. I happen to have it in a little tube of a bunch of colors that apparently I got on sale. Oh, thank you, Angelica. All right, so I've got that side. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing down here. I'm going to put glue down. Okay. And I probably didn't have to do it this way, but I've already committed. Because I started to make pockets, but I don't know if I want to put pockets on this side. All right. And then let's do this way. Oh, put some glue down. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, pretty please. Are you talking too much? Aww. $10 coupon, yes, I do. I see me. Y'all want a coupon? Why would you want a coupon? I don't have anything that you want. Not like this Retro Panel 2 stencil or a subscription box or... Oh, I forgot. Okay. Squirrel. Pick a winner. We're going to pick a winner now of the 200 junk bucks. And that winner is, y'all ready? Angelica, are you ready? Squirrel. Oh, dear. All right, I'll make sure that I didn't miss anybody's question. All right, let's do the giveaway. Pick a winner. Tiger Lily. That's Diane, isn't it? Congratulations. All right, we're going to reset. And this one is going to be for $10 off coupon to. All right. So guess what, y'all? I'm giving y'all a $10 off coupon. Let's see who wins. Congratulations. Go ahead and enter the raffle. I thought I'd give y'all that. So Merry Christmas, and thank you all for supporting me. And I know the year's not over with yet, but it has been an amazing year. I'm so blessed to have all of you in my life, allowing me to do something that I absolutely love. After being in the corporate world for so many years, doing something I didn't absolutely love. So I am so blessed, and thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what do you think? I love it with that gold and the gold. It's just so elegant, isn't it? All right, so we're going to fold this. I like it. I was going to make a pocket to go on here, but I think I don't want to cover this side up, but I will make a pocket to go in here. So I'm going to use some of this gel print to make a pocket. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do as I normally do, which is I usually cut down the 5x7 gel print, I'll go ahead and cut it pretty much square, you know, meaning shored up the edges, got them straight so they're square, and then I'll cut it into strips that I can use on my elements. So if I were to do this, I think what I'll do is if I just fold this in half and cut it, then I will crease the next one for the halfway point and cut that, and now I have 4 pieces out of one gel print. And I can put one on here. And in fact, there's enough room that I can also put some washi tape across there so it kind of ties it into the other side. So let's do that. Let's I've got 4 pieces of pockets here, so I'm going to go ahead and make all of them. And I think what I'm also going to do is I need to find another gel print, because I cut up the one and I didn't mean to cut it completely up. Oh, let's see. Is that too purpley? That's blue and gold. Let's do that blue and gold. All right. I'm going to cut this into 1-inch strips. Let's see here. Yeah, like that. I think I like that look. These are going to be for my journal cards. So we're still using that gold. I should have had this one already done, but I wasn't really sure how I was going to go. You love me anyway? Stencils! Okay, so we got those pieces. All right, I think I'm getting a plan going here. I think. Okay, so let's move this over here for a second. And I'm going to get my rubber stamps. I've got the archival ink and I've got one of the shabby stitches. And I think I want to stamp this. Yeah, it shows up. Sometimes with those dark gel prints, I don't know how well that black ink. Oh, thank you, Ada, for your donation. You like that blue and gold? Thank you. So you can kind of see that. All right, so let's do all of those. All right. Thank you. Happy Christmas Eve. Thank you, Pauline. Happy Christmas Eve to you as well. Thank you for your donation. Is everybody doing all right? I guess I need to go to the grocery store. Henry Paul will tell me that when he gets home. It's going to be a zoo tomorrow, I bet. A lot of places will close early. All right. I will be back on Thursday. We'll do some mixed media play. Make some more gel prints, and then we'll do some stuff with those gel prints. I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp these two while I'm at it. So, great way to make these gel prints go a long ways. Cutting them up. All right. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Here we go. I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't. The roads are crowded now, I bet. We went walking at the mall this weekend, and it was, in my opinion, rather dead. It wasn't very busy at all. Of course, there was a shooting at one of our malls in Oklahoma City this past week, so that may have dampened people's desire to go to the mall. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this guy and glue it across the top. And I think I'm going to use this washi tape Only because I've got so much washi tape. I keep hoarding it, and I'm just gonna have to use it. So if I find places where it matches, well, let's just use it. Hey, Christy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And I think I'm even going to make it match the gel print. Okay, I'm going to cut this. See? What do you think? I know it's flashing out, but I like it. All right, let's repeat that process. Hey, hugs to you too. 2.5 hours at Safeway. Oh my gosh, parking lot almost full. Holy cow. Crazy. Crazy, I tell ya. Well, I do have hamburger meat. I may not have anything to go with it. So maybe I don't need to get out. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, dear. Stop the insanity. I like it. Okay, so I don't have to make all of these right now. But I did make 2. And we go like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue these down. Glue them down, glue them down. You think you got your last Amazon to you gift? Hey, that's the way to do it. Order your own stuff. That way you know it's the right size, color, everything. You're making a posole. You're making posole? What is, I don't know what that is. Interesting. And we're going to learn something. You're going to go later and hope they're not crazy? Well, if you can wait till like 1 a.m. and you go to the 24-hour grocery store, then you won't have to worry too much. All right, so then I think, oh, I did this wrong. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use the gold washi tape again. And we're going to put it like from here over. Come on. Right about here, maybe. And about that far away from the edge. And then we can put this guy down right here. So we kind of get a different look. Okay? Because I should have trimmed it. You love those colors? Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's the journal card. And we'll put that right here. What do you think? Let's finish this. Let's finish this. And I'm going to use up some more of the washi tape. Alrighty. Who opens presents on Christmas Eve? You like the gold and blue? Thank you, Christy. You wouldn't go out. You went to Walmart at 3 a.m. yesterday morning to get what you needed for Christmas dinner. I bet. Was it crowded at 3 a.m.? Like that blue and gold. Thank you. Oh, I just thought this would be interesting. It's a different look. One could say it's almost Art Deco, huh? Okay. Alright, so I made that. And then I made a couple of tags that I just thought they would just look good just to go in the pockets. And we've got this side. So I've got enough pockets here in a couple of pieces that I can make another page. I've also got another mop-up page here, so I'm just going to set all of this aside and we'll move on to another design. How is that? Okay. No, not really. And you were so happy, I bet. Okay, so the next one. We're going to use a stencil. Got another gel print here. I've got some pieces. So basically we're going to make a page that kind of looks like this. Which reminds me, where's that stamp? There it is. Okay. Okay. So here's what I've done. I've got a Bible page and I've got the peacock stencil. So I'm going to lay this in my box. This is going to be a background. So it really doesn't matter how dark the color is. You know, and some people don't want it too dark because they want to be able to write on top of it. And I'm trying to see, it's kind of tealy colors. I've got positive blue. And I've got Christmas blue. Those are really close. I've added water to one because it was almost empty. All right, so let's chew this. We're going to do a positive blue from the Positive Vibes kit. Did Hercules go outside? Actually, he has not been outside in a little while, the little stinker. Giovanna sent me an email with a picture of a Hercules type dog that wasn't going to go outside because it was cold. And what they were going to do instead on my floor. And I'm like, you know Hercules so well. Hey, Margie, you caught up. Yay. Does it let you fast forward when you're trying to catch up? I mean, I know it'll let you go to the live direct, but I like it. That's a peacock stencil. I don't think I've got this one added yet to the shop. I need to get on that. Oh, I like it. And because I want it to go ahead and be on both sides, I'm just going to kind of line this up. If I can. I may not be able to. I'm just going to go ahead and lightly mist the back. Because you'll kind of see it. It's not the whole page. All right. And now I've got two journal pages I can use alongside. Yours go outside no matter what. Well, they'll go outside, meaning they will leave the building and go out there, but that does not mean they're going to do something. Some of them are very stubborn. It's fun listening to me at 2 times the speed. Especially when I laugh. It's pretty funny. Funny stuff, I tell you. Alright, so I'm just drying this a little bit. Linda at high speed is funny. Sandra Lewis caught on to that. You have 9 dogs, Barb Dingwell. Okay. That can dry for a moment. Alright. The next thing is I've got another one of these gel prints. So let me get my stamping page. And my ink pad. sleek. It's crazy. All right, so I'm just going to stamp this with the shabby stitches. And it's going to be a pocket. And that's going to go onto a strip of paper. It's about 5 1/4 inches. And then I've got one of those tear-off notepads. And I'm going to use from the textured, textured edges. And it's the one that kind of looks like damask. I really like the way this one looks. And we're going to stamp that all the way around. Like so. So we got that decorated. And then got that. Okay, so on here I've got just a journal card, and I've got the postscript collage. So I'm going to take that and go like this. Okay, so we got a little bit of texture going on here. And I didn't do it on this one, so I'm going to get it out now. I've got the diamond bar stamp. This comes unmounted, but it comes with the cling, so you can put it on a block. And I'm looking for my Blue Mermaid Lagoon. Where did you go? Where are you hiding? Why did you leave me? Maybe I'll go with this blue. Fine. You just make do with what you can find, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to line these up like that. And I know y'all are going to be like, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to get one stamping at a time across 2 cards. What? You gotta be kidding me. What? What is this nonsense you're talking about? Well, it's magic. You line up the stamp, and don't put your elbow in the stamp pad, where it's over both cards, and you can stamp it at once and get 2. You have ordered this stamp, Angelica says. And voila! I've stamped 2 cards at one time! It's magic, y'all! He's ready to hit me. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time. One more time. But it's fun to get ink on your... How do you mount an unmounted stamp? Who's asking me that? Cynthia? There's a couple of ways. One is you temporarily mount it onto an acrylic block. The ones from Beeline Design come with a cling, so it will stick to an acrylic block. See there? Okay. Then your other option is you cut a block to be the size of your rubber stamp. You create an index image and adhere it to the top of your stamp block. And then you adhere your unmounted stamp with cushion to your block. All right. So this is just a piece of one of my gel prints that I scanned into my computer, and I've cut it to be 11 inches by about 1.25 inches, I think, across there. And I've got 2 of these, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to glue this down. 2 cards? What kind of sorcery is this? I mean, isn't that crazy? Okay. So I got a couple of strips, about 1.25 inches. So this is a way to get a pattern paper and spread it around between several pages. Maybe you only have 1 sheet of this paper and that's all you have, but you really want a touch of it throughout your journal. We'll cut it in strips, make a page like I'm showing you today, but do it on multiple separate pages, and then when you go through your journal, you'll see it every so often. So it's the way to get more bang for your buck. Yes, it makes your apprentices. For sure. Oh, dear. Because I got magic skills. Okay, so we're going to glue that down. You like that? So that's one way to kind of get more out of there. All right, so we've got this. So now I'm going to know where my center point is. All right. So now I know this is a center page. So I'm going to put this page right here in the middle. And that's going to give me some writing space. So I've decorated the background. We took what was a Bible or a book page, a dictionary page. Thank you, Jennifer, so much for your donation. All right, Julie, take care. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, Lori, you could make that strip a belly band across the middle. You may want to double it up because I just used copy paper. But you can definitely, I've just remembered I got to go all the way up. Definitely put that down here in the middle. It's just going to cover up what my design idea. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. You love the crinkles. You love the way that sounds. That's that Tattered Angels. Getting that paper wet and drying it makes it crinkle. Okay, so now this is going to be our pocket. Like so. You're supposed to write in them? Well, yeah, Margie. In fact, I have made a tutorial for a simple journal, and I will be using that journal throughout the month of January, showing you some journal prompts that Robin of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group came up with, to hopefully get you out of a creative slump and get you thinking creatively about using your junk journals. It's the Christmas season. Do I fold in a gap when I do the belly band? You know, that's up to you. If the piece of paper that I have is shorter than my page, and I know I want to put a large journaling card or something behind it, what I'll sometimes do is I will take another piece of paper and glue it onto the belly band so that when this is glued down, I can glue this little piece down, and that gives me the full space of the belly band. I've got a couple of tutorials where I've shown that. That's something that I will do. All right, let's glue this one down. You do not like your handwriting? So what, Jennifer? And you know what? You don't have to write the entire thing. You could type it out on a computer and print it and do it all visually. Look at, images that inspire you. Grab few words out of out of magazines or newspapers to get words. Thank you, Mallory. Thank you so much. Marielli, I think. Thank you so much. Thank you. But do it anyway. Write anyway. Don't care what anybody else thinks. And if you don't like your handwriting, then do something about it. Practice. And that's usually all it is. Slow down. Take your time. Enjoy the process. Don't get in a big hurry that you rush through it. And that's what makes your handwriting sloppy. Or the way you don't like. Not necessarily yours is sloppy. Okay, good ideas. Squirrels amok. All right, we're going to do the raffle. Did y'all see? Raffle. I'm going to do the raffle. Okay. So there's the pockets on this page. Yeah. Hello, Emma. Welcome, Bonnie. Welcome. Hey, hey, hey. All right, let's see. Okay, good ideas. Cool handwriting fonts. Yeah, your favorite is the dangles. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. If you don't know how to write, pick a new word and learn to use it in a sentence, in a short story, etc. Yeah, there you go, Sam. All right, let's pick the giveaway. So enter the raffle right now while I get a drink. This is a chance for a $10 off coupon to my shop. Now, the new people that are here, when you win today, I need your email address. So when you win, make sure you go over to lindaisrael.com. It's scrolling right down. Let me get my finger right. It's scrolling right here, lindaisrael.com, and go to the contact me form and fill that out and send me a message that you are so-and-so on YouTube and you won today, and I will get that coupon code sent to you, okay? All right, let's see if everybody's getting in the raffle. All righty. Giveaway. Oh, fun to write someone's name with dangles. Yeah, exactly. All righty, so let's pick a winner. The winner of the $10 off coupon is Bonnie Lipke. Congratulations, Bonnie. Bonnie, congratulations. You won. All right, so the next prize, let me get this out, is, looks like I've got some Christmas cards. There's some Christmas cards. This was something that was given to me, and I'm passing it along. There's some Christmas stationery, tissue paper, plastic baggie type, or cellophane, that's what that is, cellophane. Tissue paper, and then I found these beads in my stash. There's some gold, green, and I think that's a really, really dark green or maybe a black in here. They're vintage just by the packages. So that's going to be our next little giveaway, which will be Christmas goodies. Christmas goodies. All right, so we're going to do this giveaway. Yeah, you're welcome, Bonnie. Reset. All right, so we're going to do that giveaway. And I think at 5:30, we can do the raffle giveaway if we've reached that. If y'all want to do that, then just let me know by, what is your name? Angelica can nudge me early, if that sounds like a good plan. All right, so I stamped these guys, but I also want to use some of this gel print, and I picked the peacock pattern back here. You can't see it because of this piece. So I'm going to trim this out, and we're going to use a piece of this on our journal cards here. Okay. Congrats, Bonnie! I'll get that sent to you. So congratulations. Okay, I think what I want to do is, how wide is this? This is approximately not quite 5 inches. So if I did a 2-inch strip and cut it in a square, I think that would be good. Let's do that. So if I did that, that looks kind of pretty on there, doesn't it? And I could, to keep it consistent, and then I'll have another scrap I can use somewhere else. So we'll do those. 4 of them. So I can get that put together. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. Thank you, Norella, for your donation. Marielle, Barb, Lori, Jennifer again, Pauline, Ada, Rita, Angelica, Faluke, Kathy, Lori again, thank you so much. Sherry, Cynthia, and Carrie Barber. Thank you all so very much for your donations. Yeah, get in there. Get that sub box. And Jennifer, I sent you a message. I don't know if you saw it yet, so check your email. Because I had a question for you to answer. It looks elegant and Art Deco, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of cool? All right, so let's apply some Distress inks on here. All right, and we could stamp around that square to add another layer. I didn't on the other card, so I'm thinking I like the way that looks without the stitches on the outside of it. And I can always go back and stamp it later or even take it to the sewing machine, right? So I think I'm just going to glue that down. Come on, Junkie Joe! So if these, you got some gel prints that you're like, whoa, yeah, that's a lot to look at. Then you can mix it up and cut it to smaller pieces. See how it's kind of tying it all together now? And then you could take those words and add the words. You could add a butterfly. If you have a peacock stamp or a peacock die, you could put that on there. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. We want the subscription box, huh? Alrighty. So that goes there and there. Alright, let's flip it. And we're going to do these. Oh my goodness. Y'all cracked me up. Thank you, Carrie Barbara. Thank you so much. So, I'm just making these pages, as many as I can. Mainly, I need to use up some stuff. Because I'm doing the same design over and over again, I don't really have to think a whole lot. So it's a way for me to relax in what I'm doing and just keep creating. So that we just made this one, but here's the same concept, but different prints. Okay, different color of ink, because I wanted that ink, but I think that other blue works. Same concept that we've done here. And I think I even made a couple others. Did I? Yeah, here's another one that I made. Different gel print. Okay? Different journal card, which is kind of stark white. And what I could do with that is stencil some design on there to lighten that a little bit. Okay? So, we got those guys, and because I made this one, set this over here. Now I've got 2 more pages to add to this pile. So when I get ready to make a journal, I have like 3 pages that kind of go together that I can use in a journal really quickly if I want. Especially since I'm going to be need to make a bunch of mixed media journal pages coming up soon. Okay? All right. Where are we? Y'all have any questions? So this one, let's see here. I've got these 2 really bright gel prints. And it may be direct to paper. I think it's more direct to paper, not gel prints, where I use the sponge and sponge through a stencil. I think that's what these are actually from. This is a scanned copy of a gel print. I'm going to set this over here. And I'm just trying to think, okay, what could I use on these pages here? And why not why not do something crazy, like make a pocket, and let me find another one of these type of pages, because I know I have some. What did I do with them? Maybe something like that. I think I like that. Okay, yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to make side pockets. I haven't made these in a while. So I'm going to cut this piece of paper to be 8.5 inches. And that'll give me a little strip. And I think what I want to do, I'm going to get more bang for my buck out of this. So if I do this, 3 inches. All right, so I'm going to cut this in half and get 4 strips out of it. You're going to be, wait, what? Bear with me. Okay, so I got those. So now I'm going to cut this again. Cut it again. Cut it again. Alright, so now I've got these pieces. This one's completely on the fly, y'all, that I'm making. These are going to go back to back. This is going to go on here. But I need another piece of paper. So I'm going to take this piece. Let's get this out of the way for a second. This is a book page, Bible page. Didn't see an email, Jennifer? Well, you won the subscription box, but you sent me a message, right? You're the same Jennifer, right? So I wanted to offer you a different box. And it might be the email came from email me at lindaisrael.com. But I thought we've emailed before. Maybe we haven't. We will make it. Okay, so I've got this piece of paper, and if I fold this in half, and then I put this guy on there, and this is going to go over the edge. Are y'all following me now? What I'm doing here? Do you see what I'm laying down? We're going to have a little pocket right here. Okay? And I think I've changed my mind about this. I think I'm going to use a stencil on the back. And then that way I don't use 2 pieces of paper. So I need to make one more of these guys. One more. So I'm just getting a book page. Okay, that's what I thought, Jennifer. Thank you. Oh, wrong Jennifer. Uh-oh, Sandra. Okay. Yep, just let me know. Send me a message. I'll do my best to decipher it. I know some people will ask me questions and I'll be like, wait, what? Okay, I gotta go look at this now. Oh, Pookie, I folded it the wrong way. I wasn't paying attention. I'll use it for something else later. All right. It goes this way, Linda. All right. All right. I think I've got an idea. So I'm making this little page. Again, trying to show you can use your junk mail. This is going to get folded in half. And these are going to become pockets on the sides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a stencil and we're going to spray these with Tattered Angels. All right. So I'm going to put those down, and we've got 2 different stencil patterns here going right now. How about, I like this stencil. This is from one of the subscription boxes. I think it's August. I need to reprint all of the pieces. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna put down a little bit of So Rockin'. It's a purple. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that down. Get that to lay down. Then I'm gonna put the stencil on top, and I'm gonna grab Positive Blue, okay? So Rockin' was from the So Artsy kit, and then Positive Blue is from the Positive Vibes. And so this, I'm hoping, will help tone down that bright yellow. But go with it as well. Ooh, I just like these colors. Alright. So there's the stencil design. So it didn't stick out too much. It's barely on there. I think I'm going to leave it though. I'm going to dry it. Okay. $3.18. Can't get the word out. And we will have the raffle at the end. And you'll get the subscription box and or a journal at the end. Okay. I think what I want to do is rubber stamp on you. Yep, I'm gonna rubber stamp. I'm getting piles everywhere, y'all. Piles everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna use the postscript collage again. It becomes one of those things that it's on my desk, so I use it a little bit more often maybe than some of the other stamps. Add a little bit of texture to it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for your donation. All right, so we've gotten that far. I think what I want to do is add some distress inks to these edges. Told you we would. Did we get there? Thank you, Carrie Barbara, Sandra, Carrie Barbara again, Sandra, Sherry, Jennifer, Norella, Mariely, Barb Dingwell, Lori, Jennifer, Pauline, Ada, Rita, Angelica, Faluke, Kathy, Lori, Sherry, Cynthia, and Carrie Barbara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Just adding distress ink. We made it. Alright, so I just added some distress inks around those pieces. So let's do it on these pieces. I don't know, you may not like it, but this is my goal, is to put it on here. I think I may stamp over to help tone this down. I could also spray it with the walnut stain, but I don't want to obscure it too much. I'm talking out loud now. Hey, Tanya, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I think we'll stamp on it. Maybe that'll help bring it down a little bit before we glue it down. The distress inks helped a little bit. You love all the different patterns. Thank you. Hey, Christy, thank you so much for your donation. It's kind of out there. It's got some color to it, don't it? Y'all are going, Linda, you've lost your ever-loving mind. No, I haven't yet. All right, so we're going to stamp on here the shabby stitches and see if that doesn't help break up that pattern a little bit. What do you think? Putting that on there? I think that's what it needs. Okay. Nudge, nudge, Angelica says. Gotta stop eating the Thin Mints. Are they yummy? All right, so we're getting ready to do the last free raffle. And we made it, I believe, to give away the Christmas journal. And then I will have a list of the subscription boxes, which are the Positive Vibes, the So Artsy, the Punked Out Steam, the Christmas Peacock subscription boxes. I have a few of each of those left, and that's what you'll get for the prize. All right, so I think we did this stencil here. We had a failure here, so let's use this stencil on the back. All right. Now I can tell you a good night story. What's going on with the junk jar? We are there, so any donation you make gets you entered into the last raffle, okay? Yeah. All righty. Good for tags. Yep, yep. Glad to have you here, Karen. Hello, Tanya. Welcome. All right, so let's do the give. Did y'all get in the just soft peppermints? Okay, gotcha. By Bob's, are they good? Oh, I bet they're good. Are they the kind that melt in your mouth? All right, enter the raffle. I'm gonna drink. My coffee's almost gone. Great! Yay! Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much for your donation. So the raffle right now is for some Christmas goodies. Yay! Alrighty. Yeah, they just melt. They're so good when they melt like that. Alright, so I see a couple people got into the raffle. Got into the raffle. And then what we'll do is I will finish out this journal page. I'll make some journal cards to go with, okay? And we'll do the last raffle, okay? Oh, you got your subscription box today? Yay! You're welcome, Tanya. You're very welcome. Yay, I'm glad you got it. Before Christmas. Yay! I'm so glad. I only had one order, and that was one for Angelica. She ordered stamps, and I got the stamp today, so her order will go out tomorrow. Won't get there by Christmas. Thank you, Karen. It's called flat iron, a round brush to dry, and then a flat iron. So thank you. Oh, and you like my nail design? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's do the giveaway. I've stalled enough. All right, pick a winner. And the winner of the Christmas goodies is Karen Owens. Yay, Karen. It paid for you to show up a little bit late, didn't it? Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, congratulations, Karen. Yay! Woot woot! Thank you, Tanya. Congratulations, Karen! All right, so the last raffle is going to be for, let me get it. We'll pick one winner. The first winner gets to choose if they want this journal or if they want a subscription box, okay? And you just got to tell me which one you want, if that's what you want. So this is a journal I made a while back. I decided to take it out of my shop. It's using one of Norella's kits, the Golden Christmas. This is an altered paper clip, I think, or is that a tuck spot? Nope, that's a tuck spot. I even have a tutorial on how I made some of these things, like the pages that I made in here. Used rubber stamps and some of my really old stencils. This is before I had all my stencils. You're very welcome. So that is the journal. I just want to kind of flip through that really fast for you, so you could see what it was. I used a greeting card, scrapbook paper. Okay. All right. So that is what we're raffling off this last one. Congratulations, Karen. Yay! You're very welcome. All right, so we're going to reset this. Only those who donated are eligible. So the raffle's going to say donators only. If I can spell it. Ah. Journal or a box. Away. All right, there we go. So only those that have donated, which is Tanya, Karen, Christy, Sherry, Carrie, Sandra, Carrie again, Sandra again, Jennifer, Calico Collage, Mariali, Barb, Lori, Jennifer, Pauline, Ada, Rita, Angelica, Faluk, Kathy, Lori again, Sherry again, Cynthia, I think again, was it? No, Cynthia's one. And then Carrie Barbara again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So if you donated, now is the time to enter to win. All right. So we've got a lot of crazy color here. So that's on this side. We're going to put this over the edge. We're going to see that. So what kind of color do we want to put on here? And I think it's kind of a greenish color. And maybe I've got a little bit of blueprint sketch. Why not? Let's just kind of blend it around a little bit. So I just have my blending brush. There it is. Got a blending brush. I'm going to get a bigger piece of paper to put behind. And this is the messy one. This is where we get messy. It's kind of hard to washi tape it down because you end up covering some of it. But what I'm going to do is grab one of these colors and kind of do it in a couple of places. I'm hoping that I can kind of get a blended effect using the different colors. I've got evergreen bow or bow. How do you want to say that? You like all the bright colors? And then the other one is blueprint sketch. All right, so we're just getting a little bit of that green pattern on there. So I'm going to grab the blue. I'm not even going to change my brush. And I'm going to kind of go in here and blend around. So even if you don't have a gel print, you can get with inks pretty backgrounds with stencils. You don't have to always use Tattered Angels. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do is I'm going to remove that stencil. Oh, I like that. And then I've got some Tattered Angels in Dazzling Diamonds. And I'm just going to spritz. And then we'll dry this and let's put it together. Oh, good, Jennifer. Yay. Well, I hope you do, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. So it's got a little bit of a shimmer now on the page. You probably can't see it, but it's a good shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and fold the page. All right. So here is the inside. And then these are our pieces that we're going to put together. So I'm just going to take some glue. And I've got some washi tape here. I'm just wondering. No, I think I like it. I think it's going to go, because that's going to go right over that edge and be our pocket. And then we're going to make a journal card to go in here, okay? What colors would look good with smoky blue tattered angels? Well, depends on what you want to do with it. You could do all shades of blue. You can use that Blarney green. Other shades of green. You can use shades of pink with it. It just kind of depends upon what you like. You love that Christmas? You like that journal? Need some Christmas? Traditional Christmas? Alright, so I've got those put on there. So now what I'm going to do is just line this up in my journal page. And I'm going to put glue here and here and flip it over and glue the other side. So that glues our page down on this side. Purples go well with blue as well. Yep. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad y'all are here and watching. I really appreciate it. All right, so this is the other side. So what do you think? Crazy, I tell you. Kind of get muddy when you mix it with gold, yeah. Well, and maybe the key is, you know, if you want to mix it with colors, you've got to know not to use too much of each one because it can make them muddy. You know, just a small amount goes a long way. I was really looking for a darker blue that I wanted to use back here, but I didn't see it on my desk. And so that's why that didn't turn out the way I had hoped. I was like, well, maybe I'll get lucky. No, didn't get lucky. But it's enough of a color that it kind of matches here. Did I get a new Christmas tree yet? No, I did not. I did look at some, but no, I have not. I'm going to wait. And if I happen to go to a store that has pretty Christmas trees on clearance, then I may get one. But I am not going to stress about it at all. If it happens, it happens. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. Giselle, thank you. Okay, so there, we've got this over here. Yeah, Norella says, when it comes to pairing colors, a good tip is to look at nature. Look at flowers, bugs, trees. Yep. You love tradition, Christmas, red, green. You want to write this year? All right, so there is the page. Okay, so we still have space we can write, but let's make some journal cards to go in here. So let me get a couple of pieces of cardstock. And I think we could go with this teal color. So I'm going to grab, I think that'll be good to go with that. So I'm going to cut these. And then we're going to cut this gel print or mixed media print. So what I'm doing now is I want some 5x7 journaling cards. So I'm just going to go onto my cutting board and we're going to cut this at 7 inches and then we'll cut them at 5 inches. So we'll get 2 5x7 journal cards and a couple of strips that you can use. You can make a belly band out of that strip. So we got some 5x7s. Then we got a couple little pieces here we can save. And then this could be a belly band that you put on your journals if you want. Alright, so we've got this. Oh, I didn't mean to put that away yet. So we've got these guys. So I think what I want to do here, let's just do 1-inch strips. So So I need 4 strips. So I'm just going to cut a piece. That is 4. And then I'm going to cut this at 5. And then I'm just going to cut into 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we're tying the colors that we used here back in. Okay. It is blue cardstock for the cards. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and stamp on these. Stamp away. So that'll look pretty good. I may even put one of the other stamps on here. We'll see. Maybe we'll do the diamond bar again. You're welcome. I used to sell a bunch of handmade greeting cards. So I would buy paper in bulk so that I could save money and be able to have quality cards at a low price. So I've been making them for a really long time. And I have a lot of paper. Okay, I think what I want to do... do I want to go down the page? Yeah, let's go down the page. So I'm going to clean my stamp off because it still has that blue ink on there. And I don't want to get that dirty. You need the stamps too. I love the shabby stitches. And then this is the diamond bar. So, alright, so we're going to put this on here. And I've got Mermaid Lagoon. And I think this is going to work the way I want. Oh yeah, get that sewing machine out and use it. You know, Lori, don't make it a goal to lose weight. Make it a goal to be healthier. And a byproduct of being healthier, you usually lose weight. So go at it with that mindset. Because you'll have better success. Alright, so I'm kind of out of camera frame, but I'm just stamping down the edges. And I'm doing it this way because one journal card is going to go this way and one's going to go that way. So I wanted the diamonds to show, okay? Giovanna says, sewing camp. Yeah, so we need to get that out, right? Oh, wrong one. I need this thing. Eat healthier. There you go, Lori. And I truly exercise. Do something. And I know a lot of you are, there may be an element that you can't do some things. But find something, whether it be if you're sitting in your bed and you take a rubber stamp and you go over your head and bring it back down and you do that 10 times, that way you're moving around a little bit. Find something that works for you and keeps your body moving. You'll live longer and you'll be able to do more. All right. I got hair in my mouth. All right, so we got that stamped, right? And this guy's going to go across here. And I think I want to go ahead, because I'm doing it, I like this stamp. So we're going to use this again. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to butt it back together. Then I'm going to ink up this postscript collage. We're going to come up off the page just a little bit. So now we've got a little snippet on both. And then when we glue this on, we get the little design behind, as well as on the pattern on front. Okay. Yes, I understand that one too. Margie says, lifting a fork or spoon to my mouth is my exercise of choice. Yep, me too. That's what made my hips so wide. All right, there. We're almost done. And then we'll do this last raffle. All right, so this is going to go across right here. And even though, again, I'm picking some crazy colors to go together, but this will go with a lot of things. You'll be surprised what you can add to this. And I haven't even gone around the edges with distress inks. I did these, but not the big journal cards, so we'll do that. Okay. All right, we're going to do the distress inks around these journal cards. And then we're going to do the last raffle, y'all, before Christmas. So on Thursday, I will have a drawing. I will print everybody's name that has sent a ornament. And then I will just pull a name out. And that person will win the prize. And I'm keeping it a secret, but I think it's a good prize. But we got a nice prize for that winner. And again, y'all that sent stuff gets $200 junk bucks, not $200, 200 junk bucks. Alrighty. I like it. Let's put some distress ink on there. Oh, I think I just got glue on my head. It was on my fingers. All right, let's put some distress ink. Well, thank y'all for being here on Christmas Eve. I hope y'all will come back on Thursday. I like the way these journal cards come out. Woohoo! Junkie Joe! Yeah, there's a prize. I've been saying that I was going to have a prize, but when I first started, I wasn't sure what that prize would be. Someone said a kit. So it's kind of a kit, I guess. But I think it's a prize that y'all will like. We should play with embossing powders next year. Well, I've done a little bit with embossing powders. I don't do a lot of embossing powders because I don't sell them. All right, so there's our 4 journal cards And then this is how it will look. And I haven't added any focal points, you know. I could add some stamped images, some calico collage images. You know, I kind of showed this earlier, but if I had these colorful little butterfly, I think it goes, I can't ever tell which way is right side up. I think it goes like that. So, you know, if I want to add a little colorful butterfly to that, I could. I've got rubber stamps. We've got the words, you know, that we could add the words on there. So it's kind of a generic way to make up some journal pages. And then when you're ready to make a journal, you've got a few odd pages that you can pop in and just add a couple of embellishments with the theme that you're working on. So that's what I wanted to do. You like it? Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody. You have lots of powders in your from your rubber stamp days. I do too. Embossing is fun. I do a little bit, but I mean, basically what we could have done here with this rubber stamp is used embossing ink and then done some gold embossing powder, so it'll have that gilded look. So, you like it? So this was the pages that we made today. So we made this page. We made this page where we had the gel prints, and we've got some mop-up papers. Trying to get the pile here. And then we made this page. I like the way this one turned out with the golds. Oh, I guess I didn't get all that glued down. Glue down! I think part of it stuck to the inside. It's stuck! I like that one. And then this was another page that we made. I really like the way this one turned out. It's so pretty and feminine. You like it? Embossing folders, yep. Okay, bye Sam, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Like that idea? Alrighty. Alright, well, we're going to do, you love all the pages? Thank you, Giselle. I'm glad y'all did. Alrighty, so the first person I draw, you get to choose. Do you want this Christmas junk journal, or is there a subscription box that you want, which was, I've got the So Artsy, Punked Out Steam, Positive Vibes, and Christmas Peacock available, okay? Love that lavender page, Sherry. Yeah, I thought you might. I thought you might like that one. I liked how it turned out too. Turned out pretty. Alrighty, let's do this. Y'all ready for this? The first winner is... Just tell me which one you want. You want the journal or the kit? Say journal or kit. Y'all ready? Alright. Merry Christmas, everybody. Alright, giveaway. Pick a winner. Sandra Lewis, you are the first winner. Sandra, do you want the journal, or was there a subscription box that you wanted? And congratulations. Punked Out Steam would be fun. Yeah, Tanya. Junkie Joe, you know you love me. Kit, please. All right, Sandra. Let me know which kit you would like. And we can go from there. All right, so Sandra wants the kit. The next winner gets the journal. The next winner gets the journal. And the winner is... Tanya! Tanya, you won the journal! Congratulations! Yippies! You want the Punked Out Steam, Sandra? Okay, perfect. All right. Did you get that? Did I lose Angelica? She's got to write all the notes. T. Vern Chan got the journal. Sandra Lewis is getting Punked Out Steam. Congratulations! Well, thank y'all for being here. Merry Christmas. I'll be back Thursday. There'll be a tutorial. I think tomorrow I have a flip through video, and then I think I'll have a tutorial on Friday for y'all. Um, Yay! And then I've got a tutorial on making a journal. I used the Radiant Red kit and some junk, and that's going to be my journal that I use through the month of January for the January creative prompts that Robin put together. So be on the lookout for those. What else? Y'all, thank you so much for your support and love, and I just am so grateful that I can spend the time with y'all and I get to do something that I love. I get inspired, even on days that I feel like, blah, if I just get on here, it all comes together and I really have a good time. So thank you so much. You really like that Punked Out Steam, don't you, Sherry? Yeah, it was fun. Well, we're going to revisit Punked Out Steam. Punked Out Steam 2 will be coming out in August of 2020. If y'all like the Punked Out Steam kit, then you're going to love Punked Out Steam 2. And now is the time, if you have any suggestions, going back and looking at the Punked Out Steam kit, what would you like to add? We had like the carousel horse, and we had the little Yorkie with his monocule, that kind of stuff in there. So what's some things that you want added? You can definitely message me on my website. You can leave a comment on this video afterwards. You could also even tag me in By Linda Israel or the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. So let me know what y'all think. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Have a very Merry Christmas. More cats, Margie says. More cats. Did you hear that, Norella? More cats? I think more cats and dogs. We need both in there. She had a lot of fun with that, putting the critters in there. Finish up your bathroom. Sandra says more cats. So close, Barb. So close. You trying to get a coupon code, Barb? Oh. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, Sandra. Thank you. Another cat in there, Margie. Another cat, another dog. Bella Rose Shabby Chic. You want another Bella Rose kit? That might be something we can do later. Dogs. Lori says dogs. Yeah, I think we need to add another dog and another cat at least. Sherry says Scotties. I guess I'll put another dog in, Norella says reluctantly. Oh, too funny. Well, y'all, my face hurts from laughing so much. Henry will be home here shortly. I had fun today. I hope you did too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your love. And I greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a very Merry Christmas. And remember to spend time with those that you love. And it isn't about the stuff. It really is not. So don't stress about it. If you are in a family that's all they're about is the stuff, then make a change and tell them, hey, this isn't what's important. You and I are what's important, not the stuff. And spend some time with them and love on your family. All right, food time, some say. Golden retrievers, Lori says. Possums, Sandra says. She can find her a possum and put a monocle on it. You're welcome. Merry Christmas, y'all. All right, I'm going to get off here. I got to get cleaned up. And Sherry says, I can send you some Scotty pictures if you need them. All righty. Well, y'all take care. I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so very much for your love. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all take care. Bye, everybody. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Bye-bye.